Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and pretty much it's the same team as the last Traitless strat. It's just optimizing it in terms of like our upgrade order, our upgrade priority, and also getting Umas to, of course, max stats, because that is very important. And of course, we're going to use the spear before we let the Umas go crazy, but pretty much it's not really hard. I will mention something towards the end, you probably see it, of how to find the true position of Akazi boss, and Sanjuru summons do help a lot. So this team is not too, I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys should have this team by now. You guys can definitely get Umas before reset. And if you haven't been AFK in the event using the infinite in the fall event using infinite, if you get to like wave, was it 170 and then reset, whatever, anything past 100 and then just keep going, of course, you can easily, within like a day or two, you can easily get iron, so it's not too bad. So yeah, all these units should be easily obtainable for you guys. I mean, Sanjuru might be kind of difficult for you guys, but if you don't have Sanjuru, I guess you can use Sakura, or just bring another passion unit. You can bring any other passion unit you want. Like, you could try Valentine, but I don't think you would still call that boss. That boss is crazy overshot. But yeah, enough yapping. Let's just get into this, man. Okay, it's a similar start, but instead of upgrading our mob as our first unit, we're gonna be upgrading our Uma as our first unit. But pretty much gonna be doing what you did last time. Just place Uma and do 2 rests, and then click the two top stats, and then of course place your irons. Pick the 2 passion thingies spells, and then Chloric Stone this tackle roller, and then you go to your Uma, and then you do each stat once, and you just keep doing that until you fill up the speed as your max stat. So you want to keep going one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. And then now you place mob over here, and he should allow you to pretty much just clear these early waves pretty easily. He has good or placement damage, plus he's of course helping repulsing them. And you want to get this Sanjuru over here just for his auto rise. It will help us a tad bit, a small tiny bit. And then you just keep upgrading your farm, and you place your second mob over here as well. And then you set him to last. And then you want to get your 2 other Sanjurus placed down here. Anywhere around here does not matter at all. They're not going to be hitting any mobs as well. Except with their summons, of course. Yeah, keep putting stats in one by one, one by one. That's all that matters. And now you're going to place a category here, set them to closest, and of course the category in the far right you saw me place earlier. Just leave them first. And this way there should be little to no leaks. And you keep putting these stats in one by one. And now at this point, wave 9, your farm should be maxed. And you just put the rest of your money into, of course, Uma. And yeah, just keep doing stats one by one. Of course, wave 10, you of course upgrade them again. And just keep following the exact things I'm doing, of course. And now you place a category. Oh, sorry, man, I'm tired. Put a category on the bike and boss, and you keep doing a stat by stat method. And yeah, same thing again. At this point, your Uma should be at upgrade 8. And then we wait for the next one. We stay at this upgrade for a good bit. We move our other mob over here. As soon as this guy has hit 2.5x. You see, I'm waiting for him to hit 2.5x. So I set him to closest. And as soon as he gets one more hit, or one more repulse, I'm going to place my other mob down as well. And there you go. The next mob gets placed down. And we're going to be prioritizing him, getting his, of course. His repulse stacks. I mean, yeah, his repulse stacks. So you're going to set him to last. The one you just placed. And yeah, same thing again. Just putting stats into your Umas. Yeah, I was contemplating if I should just wait, but it does not make any difference at all. So you want to max this mob as soon as possible. So yeah, at this point that mob should be maxed. You get your Stolfo over here, placed down, and of course you hippogriff to the Eins location. Don't do it exactly on Eins like me. Put it like slightly next to him. Because trying to click on the Stolfo gets kind of annoying, but of course, thank God for unit manager. But yeah, you wait until a Stolfo gets 1.5x range before you upgrade him at all. This is just to ensure that all your other units in range are of course discounted. But yeah, keep putting stats in. Of course, you hippogriff this Astolfo up there to the top right. And you're going to be selling one of these categories that you placed and setting it to the front. And you saw our wave 21, we did our thing where we maxed that mob in one go. And it took him to 100% meter. And from there, of course, he stays at stress mode. And yeah, just keep putting stats in one by one. Placing another category on this boss as well. And the same thing for this mob, but once he hits what 120, when I hit 127k yen, I'm gonna be maxing him in one go. I'm pretty sure and there's a point in this run where I do make a mistake, and you'll see what the mistake is. So there's a time where I do fail a stat, but the issue, or the mistake is, I didn't rest before putting the stats on. And you'll see me go rest midway through and put the stat on. So yeah, make sure if you do fail a stat, make sure you rest and then do the stats again. Just don't make the same mistake. But yeah, this boss you want to be spearing with the Stofo. So yeah, you want to be pretty much timing this spear, because you have to wait until this mob fills the stress meter to like 40%. So There's a bit of time into it, but of course there's RNG as well. If you get lucky with it, you can just, you don't have to time at all. But yeah, you wanna be hitting the boss mainly. And yeah, you can see this guy got stuck in stress mode, which is very good for us, which means he's at 890k damage as well. Yeah, you want your categories to be slowing this boss as much as possible. And of course, you want to be upgrading irons. And then yeah, you'll see. It might be soon where I fail. Not yet. Or maybe it wasn't this one, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But you want to keep auto skip wave on. You know, I turned it off for a sec, but there was no point. That boss is gonna die regardless. You want to set 2 categories here, set to last. And just let them build up their SPA stacks. Because you know how whenever he attacks, he does locate his SPA. And as soon as the boss spawns, you do one more start on Uma, one more run through. You see here. And then as soon as the boss spawns, as soon as you visually see it, you place your category. Of course, you can just follow the time at the top and just see when it spawns. So at 44 it spawned. Get this guy to, of course, upgrade 8. And this guy same. I accidentally got to upgrade 9, which is an issue. But yeah, you can of course sell and replace him once he stops following. You'll see me do the same. So let me get this guy to upgrade 8 first. And yeah, as soon as he stops following, I'm gonna just sell and replace him. At this point I do it, I sold and replaced him, placed him back there and had him follow the boss and set the bosses and of course get to upgrade 8 as well. And yeah, here, same thing, you're just putting stats one by one. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one I didn't fail at all, which is very good. But you're going to be putting the rest of your money into irons. You should be able to max him if you do things right. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this run I did not have the issue. But yeah, sell and replace the Sanjiru. And you'll see why it's important later on. I mentioned it in my trade strat, but it's helpful for this as well. It's just to see where Sanjiru's true not Sanjiru, Kazi's true position is. Because when you're slowing it and you end up hitting, it hits your base, you survive for like 7 to 8 more seconds. So yeah, if you just time your skip, you can pretty much buy yourself an extra 5 seconds as well. You can see I sold a category and had it follow the boss again. It's a new one. So you pretty much have 4 categories following the boss. The ghost and then the 3 other ones. And of course the ghost is going to disappear eventually, but yeah, it does help a bit. And yeah, if you do things perfectly fine, no RNG issues, you should have your Uma maxed out, all stats maxed out at wave 37. You want this category to be following this boss to the best they can. Yeah, at this point you're going to be spearing the mobs. You can see I do it pretty much now. So you'll spear the mobs to the location and then of course spellbook your Uma. And then from here, you wait until you get wave 39 and yeah, that's when you just turn auto skip off. And you can see we turn auto skip off and you can see the true position. Where the summons are getting hit, that's the true position of the boss. So it's pretty much where category is standing. So using that as a basis, you know when to click skip or the yes button. You can see summon hit there, so I know that the boss is about to hit base. It probably hit base now. And yeah, I clicked yes, and of course, got myself like 4 extra seconds. And that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.